When Georgie from the country came to call, I made him go along with me to see a game of ball. The players wangled as to whom the umpire should be, so I suggested that the team let Georgie referee, and Georgie did it. The crowd began to shout. A player ran to second base, and Georgie said, "You're out." The captain said he wasn't. An argument took place. That evening 18 doctors came to fix up Georgie's face. One night the folks were all asleep, as quiet as a mouse, when suddenly my mother said, "There's burglars in the house." We held a hurried meeting, and I heard my father say, "Let Georgie go downstairs and chase those burglars right away." And Georgie did it. Oh, yes, indeed he did. With gun in hand, he went to find out where the burglars hid. The burglars saw him coming, but they didn't start to run. Instead, they stole his silk pajamas, then they stole his gun. The other eve, we went to see a melodrama play. The first act showed us how the leading lady ran away. The villain still pursued her, and he almost drove her wild, till in despair she shouted out, "Won't someone save my child?" And Georgie did it. He made the villain stop. He said, "Release her instantly, or I will call a cop." The villain said, "You rummy, this acting isn't real." Then Georgie said, "Oh, pardon me, imagine how I feel." Whoops, my dear. Inside a telegraphic office on St. Patrick's Day, a message was received to be delivered right away. 'Twas for the Chief Hibernian, and they sent it COD. The boys were out, and someone had to go collect the fee. And Georgie did it. But what an awful thing. The telegram he had contained these words, "God save the King." The gang all grabbed shillelaghs, and George grew white as starch. Then someone went and kicked him on the 17th of March.